82 regular season games and however many playoff games we've played. 6 games through this series with the Colorado Avalanche, and it comes down to this. A Game 7 on the road. We got to look back in hindsight on this one. So go back, series in review here. The series opens up with Game 1 on the road, 7-3 victory against the Avalanche. We also take Game 2. We're looking like we're on our way to the Stanley Cup, right? We win both games on the road, played pretty well, won them handily, come back home, and we drop it 5-1 to the Avalanche. Then game number 4, 5-4 loss to the Avalanche with a chance to go up 3-1 in the series. Win game 5, so now momentum is back on our side. It looks like, again, we're on our way to a guaranteed Stanley Cup, right? Coming back to the Bell Center, and, Semyon Varlamov was standing in the goal crease for game 6. We put 50 pucks, literal exact 50 even shots on the net, and he saved 49 of those 50. Crazy gameplay. Really had me twisted in knots for that entire recording session. Now we're here to Game 7, and it just comes down to this. We need to get some bounces. Varlamov looked like a sieve. Going back to Game 1, I was like, there's no way this guy is going to help this team win a Stanley Cup with these kind of performances in the net. And, well, he's shown up. So anyway, going back, the first 4 games in the series, the road team won every game in the first 4 games. The last 2 games, the home team has lost. Wait a minute, hold on. I've thrown myself off. So going back to games 1 and 2, going back through this series, the home team has lost every game in this series. So we've all 3 victories for us came on the road. All 3 victories for the Avalanche came at home. So is that a good sign for us going back to the Pepsi Center? Isn't this what dreams are made of? Isn't this what you grow up playing street hockey with your friends, dreaming of Stanley Cup Final, Game 7? And we are only in this Game 7 because of one man in the goal crease, and it's not him. It's that guy right there. Semyon Varlamov has almost catapulted himself to a 900 save percentage with a 49 save performance, facing 50 shots in Game 6. Game 7 is underway. This is it. Winner take all, Game 7. The previous 6 games in this series, really, they do not matter. We've got a game plan. We're going to stick to it. Every line, top to bottom, is set to be crash the net strategy. And also, I have some good news. Returning from elbow surgery is a defenseman by the name of Anton Babchuk. He is back for Game 7. I mean, he literally returned and healthy, playing through a playable injury in Game 7. He returned ahead of this game. The AI coach put him in the lineup, and I decided I'm just going to stick with it. So it's a clean, we can forget about the last game because it's a clean slate tonight. Varlamov starts off with a save on Subban, picks up right where he left off. I intended to win that last game and capture the cup on home ice, but Varlamov and the Avalanche had other ideas. We just couldn't get a bounce in that one. The one goal we scored, we created our own luck on it. We just took it hard to the net and got on a rebound, and that's basically been the whole basis for my game plan in this one. Oh my God. And we've started off again with being unable to hold on to the puck, dumped back in by LeBlanc. We got to dump it in, and we got to get in there and start forechecking so we don't win possession there. Icing. That's a good sign. Never mind. And icing's negated because, of course, it would be. It's just the kind of game that we're going to have where we just can't get a bounce. Subban, LeBlanc, you got support from Ming. Ming at center. And he's got to feel it. He's got to feel it out here. He was a one-man effort. I hate when everyone goes on a line change and you have a one-man effort from your player. And, of course, it's Sukai Ming. that had that one-man effort, one-man chance. Doesn't do you any good if everybody just departs on the line change at the exact same time. We're never going to establish anything offensively if that is the case. Subban back along the boards. Pacioretty's just waiting for it to come to him. We'll take the whistle. We're gonna pace ourselves in this Game 7. We will take the face-off when we have to. This is a big D-zone draw early in the period, so I'm going to go back to my first line. The Canadiens jersey stays on my body for Game 7. I feel good about this one because the road team has won all 6 games in the series leading to this Game 7. Now, like I said, none of that necessarily matters because anything can happen in a Game 7, including the home team winning the Game 7. May that not be the case here. Tamurnis on the retrieval. It settled perfectly for him, so he can bank it off the boards and never find Pacioretty with the pass out. Of course, it's going to kick all the way down. Johnson gives chase. This is what we need from our first line, a good forechecking shift. This is why I put him out there. Make a good play in our defensive zone and then make a good play on the forecheck. Of course, this puck bounces free and taken away by the Avalanche. Knocked down at center by Brad Marchand. We're going to send it back in. Out of play off the stick of Pacioretty. Now we can get to my bottom 6 grouping, and we will see now from Anton Babchuk for the first time since the regular season. I don't even remember when the Babchuk injury occurred, but it took him out for the entire playoffs to this point. He had, like I said, elbow surgery, and he's on the ice on the 3rd D pair right there with the jersey tuck, wearing, I believe, number 15. I don't even care what number he wears. You can wear any number you want as long as you play a pivotal role for this Canadian squad, trying to capture a 2nd Stanley Cup in the GM mode. Big hit by Yemlin. Babchuk is in, and he's hard after, but he's pushed off the puck by Bozak. Shot through the screen. Hjalmarsson flips it out to center. Without fail, get the puck back to center, reset. And the Avalanche choose to do much the same thing. They dump it in, they reset, 45-degree cut by Yemlin. Look at the ice it gave him. Look at the space he's created for himself. Yemlin, hard to the net, toe drag, dangle, and he's just got to get back on D now. Good effort, though, from the defenseman. He's trying to push the issue in there offensively because we didn't have a whole lot going for ourselves in the last one. Oh, and by the way, when the AI assistant coach put Babchuk in the lineup, it took one of my forwards out of the lineup. We got to crash the net there. That's why we have a crash the net strategy on, especially for this 4th line. Just shoot the puck and go hard to the net. Oh my, P.A. Parento. Has that guy been a little bit of a demon in this series? Okay, well, I mean, what are we doing? Are we breakdancing? I mean, what a save by Semyon Varlamov. He manages to somehow keep the puck out. Rebound cleaned up by Hedman. So yeah, when the coach put Babchuk in the lineup, we were at a full roster limit when he came back off of injury, and the AI coach had to send someone down, so they sent down Colborne, my 4th line center, and called up Dale Weiss or something like that. I don't know what or put Dale Weiss in the lineup. I think Dale Weiss was already up beforehand, knocked back in by Kamaya. Just not a whole lot to be gained early on in this period. Not a lot of traction, certainly offensively, but that's just facing Varlamov at the moment. We're running a 2-3-4 check as well to start this game, which we've come out weak side lock to this point in the postseason. LeBlanc, saucer down low for Su Kai Ming. They're going to try to work together. And because this is like I said, oh my God, Su Kai Ming, do not get injured. This is a big game for Su Kai Ming and the Canadiens. I can't have him missing time. Babchuk back along the boards. Oh, that's really more on Marchand than it is on Babchuk. It looks like he doesn't even hardly look like he's missed time. He may have saved a goal with a huge block there. So putting Babchuk in the lineup, is that going to be a positive decision for the Canadiens? Stastny scores on the rebound. They were just throwing it all over the rink. Save, rebound, save, rebound, save, rebound. How many times? And yet I can't get a play like that. All right, maybe we just need to throw the puck to the net, low to the net on Varlamov. We got to just get to our game. You can't get shaken because you're down 1-0. You don't get shaken because you're trailing 1-0. Doesn't work like that for me. Pop it up. Yeah, I'm going to continue my antics from the last game, shooting the puck well after the whistle. It's too early for that in this game. It is too early, but it pisses me off that we went offside. We had a clear play into the zone, dump it into Tamurnis. I need you guys, you 4th liners have got to be hard on the puck. You guys have got to be physical on the body. I jumped up really aggressive with Boychuk there, and it may actually backfire for this team. Tamernis, you got to defend this. Back to the point. It gets through. Galchenyuk is hunting for a goal. Oh, God. Not this line. This is the PA Parenteau line. You got to be kidding me, man. We blocked it, and we still didn't get it back. We got to skate it. Up to 2-2. He had a good block, so get him the puck. Pump fake to the inside. Poke back to Boychuk. And it hit 2-2 on the way in and never even reached the goalie. So we're lining up a big collision. Block down. That's Hedman's puck. Of course, I don't have any teammates really helping me out. I have nowhere to go with this. Literally had nowhere to go with it. Victor Hedman, man, wake up. Don't be retarded on the ice surface. And I don't see anything. I didn't even want to go to Brad Marchand on that pass. I don't have anything. Duchesne back against the grain on the stick side. He still made the save. Varlamov is going to capture a cup for this team, isn't he? Semyon Varlamov, of all the freaking times in the world that he could come up with clutch save after clutch save, rink-wide feed. Down low. No one's supporting. My teammates aren't supporting the puck down low anymore. They're not doing what we were doing earlier in this playoffs. This Colorado team is the first team that has actually managed to force us to play 6 games or more in this playoff run. There's another weird rebound from Carey Price, man. What am I supposed to do on those rebounds? How are we supposed to defend it? You know what? I'll shoot. I didn't want to spin there, Lars Eller. I wanted to shoot it on the net. I wanted to create a rebound chance. Come on, Babchuk. You have to retrieve that. This is Filppula. Knocked down by Condra on the way out of the zone. Yep. Oh, I can feel the bullshittedness happening already. Eller, another turnover. Because everyone goes on a damn line change right when we need it the most. Stop going on a line change. Screw your line change. I'm skating this. Screw your line changes. Screw this team. Behind the net. I'm taking it around the world. Starting to get really pissed off with the gameplay. I am. And it won't be long before Su Kai Ming is playing first line center in this game. This is a shot I guarantee you that happened. Yes, this is the stick side shot. That happened a long time ago in this game. Still, Varlamov keeps the puck out of the net. We're going to see first line versus fourth line. This is a big moment in the game. My first line is about to eat a lot of time. And there it is. Max Pacioretty ties the game. That's what we needed to do. Just get the puck on the net, create the rebound. You don't even know how much that goal means to me right now. Just getting that goal, just getting one. That's the Varlamov that I know and love from this series, back in game 1. Pacioretty scores. Duchesne did the right thing by just not touching that puck. He didn't even need to touch that puck. Leave it for Pacioretty. Clutch goal in game 7. Right before the period can end. Can we go up and get the lead now? That was deflected. It's knocked down. Who's playing out here with... Hedman's out here. Someone was covering for Victor Hedman on D. I saw a jersey tuck on the ice at D. And up to Pacioretty. Cut across the middle. Drop pass for Hedman. Well, that was supposed to be a drop pass. Hedman would have been wide open. Second line. Absolutely. Second line. First pair stay out there as well. There's 22 seconds. You might as well stay on the ice. Yeah, I'm tired of PA Parenteau. I'm tired of seeing from that guy, and he's on the ice now, of course. Focus on the face-off. Pressure on the boards. Good play by Ming. Oh, good effort. Good effort by Su Kai Ming. The message has been sent. We're even at 1 after the first period in Game 7. It doesn't get more intense than these moments here. 20 minutes gone, 40 minutes, maybe more, away from determining a Season 4 Stanley Cup champion. This series, this game alone, this Game 7 is going to take years off of my life. I hate how nervous I am for a Game 7. I'm genuinely nervous holding the controller, playing the game. I love that. This is the feeling, though, that you live for. You live for this. This is what the GM mode is about. Opportunities like this one. But what's crazy to me is the run that this Canadiens team has been on. And this is the first wall that we've actually run into is the Colorado Avalanche. We picked a hell of a time in the playoffs to run into a wall. I don't have anywhere to go with it, so I'm just going to... That was a poor play, poor decision, especially with the Avalanche first line on the ice. Oh, my God. What the... Brad Marchand. Back on the net. Yeah. And we should probably make a quick line change. P.A. Parento in the sights of Victor Hedman. I, of course, get board pinned. No one's on the boards. No one's on the boards. That's fine. Here you go, Patch. Ready. Over to Duchesne. Duchesne, slippery move to the outside. We got to get back to that a little bit. We got to just get back to kind of fancy handling around the defense. No one's to the back door. No need. We'll take the shot there. It's a guaranteed shot. Snipe. Not Snipe City there for Duchesne, but that's the guy that you want unloading the shot. And that first line is tired. You know what? I'm going to give Babchuk the chance. It's an attacking zone face-off. I'll put that third pair on the ice. So, by the way, the guy that's sitting, the healthy scratch for this game with Babchuk entering the lineup is obviously this Nathan Beaulieu, who at this point can be somebody else's reclamation project in the offseason. I'm so sorry that I feel that way about you, Nathan Beaulieu, but you're basically a reclamation project in the summer for another team, not for this team. I'm seriously thinking about moving Nathan Beaulieu. Babchuk, he's going to draw to the corner to defend against Val Filppula. We're basically kind of playing man-on-man with Filppula there in front of the net. We're going to cover it. It's going back to the point. You know it is. What in the world, man? Posting in from the blue line? That's why we got to get on the point shot. I don't understand why we don't have forwards taking the point shot away. Now, I had LeBlanc. I tried to get in the shot lane, but there was just nothing I could do at that point. It was such a quick pass and a one-timer. Price, don't let me down in this game, Price. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me right now. You know, who scored in this game, first of all, for the Avalanche? Who scored in this game? Go, Chalmerson. Oh, God knows, man. There's just nowhere to go against this Avs D. They have really timed up the way that they play D in the last couple of games. That's offside. Please be a D-zone face-off. Second line. So I need a quick answer. The thing is, I don't know who scored in this game, but their first line hasn't even really gotten going, have they, in this game? And they just got a goal from one of their bottom six lines on that goal. It was a point shot. We'll just have to float that toward the net. At a certain point, if we're trailing in this game, especially by multiple goals, we just got to start shooting everything like we did in the last game. But a lot of good that did us because we scored one goal in the entire game. You got to shoot, Sue, man. Oh, my God! It went in. You do have to shoot. Now we're getting the bounces now. We're starting to get both goals Subban has had a hand on. Ming with the assist. At least I was going to lose it, and I just kind of had to shovel it toward the net and hope it took a bounce. It did. Off the side of the hip of Tyson Barrie. Ming was planted in front. We got a Game 7. We got a Game 7. And I went to my second line because they were pretty healthy. They were fresh. And I had to give them a chance out there. I trust that line more than anything. I don't know if I trust him right now. That's the guy you don't want to see shooting the puck. That was P.A. Parento. He's the hottest goal scorer in the NHL right now. This Avs team is freaking dangerous. Ooh. That was an interesting play. It deflected on the pass down low. I was trying to find Kamayev standing net front with that pass. So attacking zone shift, and that'll be my first line. I'm telling you, this is Game 7. The plus minus, dude. Oh, that's crazy. That is out of this world, the plus minus. But my first line and my second line, they're going to eat a lot of ice time in this game. Boychuk, oh, you thought you had me, didn't you? Shot to the net with a deflection as well from Brad Marchand. So because we got the crash the net strategy, there's going to be a lot of forwards, I think, that are automatically going to go to the net front in this game. So we can just start hammering the puck toward the net. We'll get a replay because I do want to see how this deflected on net. Behind the net cam, please. Overhead works. Right in the breadbasket of Varlamov. I'm going to try to win the faceoff on the backhand. Boy, get in there, Marchand. Oh, my God. We're going to take a penalty. I don't know how that's not a fight. I don't know how you're not standing up for your teammate there. And this is our first time in the box in this game as well. It's Matt Duchene with a stick infraction. I mean, I'll take the high stick as retribution for what they just did to Brad Marchand. So their first power play unit doesn't even have P.A. Parento on it. Is he on the power play at all? I don't know how he wouldn't be. Come on, Price. And it's gotta be Galchenyuk. Price is ass. Why is he ass? Galchenyuk's gonna come back. The trade for Galchenyuk for Duchene is gonna haunt my dreams, isn't it? Duchene was in the box for that, just to make that worse. He was in the penalty box for that goal. How does Price get scored on like that? That's why you win faceoffs. That is why you win faceoffs. At all, especially in the D zone on a shorthanded kill. Oh, this game. Come on, Colborne, you had that. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna freaking lose it playing this game. Go up to Greening. I hate to say it, man. Price has given up some soft goals in the playoffs. We've seen him do this before. All right, I'll take the shot on goal from Colborne there. The point guy's covered. Not that one. Hedman. Cut away from that. Shot. Subban. It bounces in the air. Subban's had a hand in a few of the goals. The two goals the Canadiens have scored tonight. PK Subban has had a massive hand in those. So not a bad idea for him to just put it on the net. Go Eller. Pump fake. Pump fake Rizzle. The glove side of Varlamov. We're gonna have to start shooting blocker or something. Huge face-off win. Block down Duchene, you gotta shoot. Down low, we gotta keep the puck in the zone. Marchand. Oh, he faked, he had a nice little fake, he just couldn't get the puck in the net. Oh no. Situation developing on the ice. Filppula, hip check of Boychuk. Woo! I don't know what the hell we're doing. I don't like the way we're playing D right now. Oh God, Price, you're a freaking idiot. Get out of here, Condra. Don't make me call your mom. Is that an elite chirp or I don't even know. That was just on the spot. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. The puck's gotta always be bouncing. It just has to hit the ice surface and bounce like that. Yemlin hip check. Oh, that was staple. That was a staple hip check. Get all of that beautiful ass right in your face. LeBlanc. Ah! He made like 3 guys miss and he couldn't score the goal. We can't be afraid to dangle. We can't be afraid to try things. First pair, first line. I'm stressed about this game. Why did Varlamov all of a sudden become so good? We're gonna have to shoot 5-hole. There has to be a weakness. I mean, we're fighting for it, man. We are fighting for it. It would help if you'd hit the net. Don't cut into the body check. Blocked, of course it is. I kind of knew that was going to get blocked as soon as I took the shot. Hedman, should we have dumped it in? Dump it on the net. Make him make a save and make him take a face off. Fourth line. I'm going to try something with my fourth line. It's all about controlled line changes now. We got to decide who's going to be on the ice and at any one point. It's a free line change for me. Didn't win the face-off, but that's okay. Colborne, you got to basically abandon that and get back on defense. Run into him. Good play by good play by Tutu on the poke check. There isn't a player named Poke Check on this team, but hell, I'll create one and draft him. Poke check with the poke check. That was not a time to fumble the puck by Boychuk. They're going to change. And you know what? I should probably change as well. Third line's getting out here. I see Tutu. That's not where he's skating. And that's not where I aimed that pass. What do I have? What do I have? I don't have anything. I do. I have a man named... I had a backdoor option. Down low, Chalmerson. Back to the point. Perfect bank pass for PK. Good shot. It's just not going in. Eller, turn around. Back to Subban. Over on the one-timer. Over on the one-timer. There's... Whoa, this game's starting to really tick me off. Subban isn't. He's out of game. Why? No, no. Oh, God, no. This is PA parent. Why do I have control of Eller all of a sudden? What is happening? Huge block given away. Change. First line. My line changes are terrible. I'm going to lose this game because I can't change lines. LeBlanc is on the ice. I don't have anyone to pass to. They're just... All my options are taken away. Just kind of threw it lazily toward the net. Forecheck isn't getting anything back. We're going to go back to weak side lock if we can't score a goal soon or get anything going for ourselves. Good play. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. My hands are sweating. That's how nervous I am about every little play. Oh, thank God we deflected that away. Duchesne, give me some support. Someone's got to go. I think that's Brad. Pump fake. Cut back. No one's joining the play. Everyone's late to join the party here. Back to the point. There's just nothing. Shot to the net. How do we give that away? We're just giving it away, man. Hit him. Hit him, Duchesne. You're going to be kidding me. That'll be it. That'll be it for the period. Down the rink. We'll take it into the third. It's going to come down to 20 minutes of hockey, man. I'm scared. Varley is going to steal a game here. Varley is going to steal this final. I'm scared of it. I'm nervous. Price is one stupid mistake. That's a bad goal to give up too. He's had two bad goals in that period, this one being the other one. I'm so nervous that Varley is going to steal the game or Price is going to make a goofball mistake or a combination of those two things. And you know what? Weak side lock. We trusted it this whole playoff run. We're doing it now. Weak side lock forecheck. And I mean, I might be better off to just trap it up, especially if we get the game tied. I'm not playing any games about PA Parento or any of the Avalanche players. I'm not playing any games about this. They're just all over me at all frickin' times, man. That's just the frustrating thing about playing this team in this best of 7. They've just been all over my team, all over my guys. I can't get anything going in the attacking zone. I make a successful windmill move with Duchesne. We got to skate to this, Marshy. Screw this game, man. God. That was the one chance we've had, man. We missed it. I just absolutely clotheslined Galchenyuk. I mean, steamrolled right into him. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. It's Sukai Ming time. Oh, that's not helping. Oh my God, McKinnon was stood up. Your star player just got stood up by Victor Tamernis. Victor, is that his first? Hell, I don't know his name anymore. Oh my God, it's so hard to get anything going. That's just the reality of the final here. It's the reality of a Game 7. The Avs are not going to make many mistakes in this one. I'm nervous. I can't even commentate. I can't focus on this. My stomach's going to be sick. I'm pushing the stick down as much as I can. I want that breakaway chance. That's intercepted. No, it's not. Cross. Shot. I gotta be silent. I gotta be silent for the rest of this period, for this game. Board play. And you gotta help out, Yemlin. Puck up. You got help coming. Through the seam. There's just no way he's doing this to us. Patch ready on a change. This is intense, man. Come on! Get the puck on the retrieval. Yes. Yes. How do they recover on the... Large box. I made a deke, I made the move, and they still recovered on the defensive play. The heat's on. The heat is on. Conservative. We won it. That's big. That's big that we won that. No, Duchesne stopped skating. He stopped skating. Why? Yeah, teabag him. I need this kill to come through. I need a power play as well. My team needs a power play at some point. No, don't get it. Come. Frickin'. Oh, we gotta be careful because we cannot go down by 2 guys. There's no way. LeBlanc, that was aggressive. That was way too aggressive. Cover for me. I'm hitting this guy. Cover the net front. I was so nervous with that. Duchesne's out of gas, but he's still skating. He's chugging along. Don't let him play that puck. God, I've never been so nervous during a gameplay in my life. Like my stomach feels queasy. I'm sweaty. I'm nervous. I'm genuinely nervous right now. My heart rate is up. This is intense. We gotta get back. We can't stay on that forecheck for forever. We just gotta get through this. I got this with Ming. It's funny, like, why can't I play the way that we played through this whole playoff run? Please don't knock my pass down. I gotta hit LeBlanc with that. He hit the post earlier in this game. Pump fake shot. So he's just not giving anything up. He's not getting scored on for the rest of this game, is he? Just gotta get back to 5-on-5. Get back to 5-on-5. PA Parento in my sights. Hedman board play. Of course he does. Of course he avoids it. You gotta be kidding me. Why is Subban spinning around like a top? Okay, great play. Great play, everyone. Oh, glad Duchesne retrieved that drop pass. Gallagher. Oh my God, Brendan Gallagher, tie game. Yes! Drop pass of extreme excellence. This is cheap, but I'm doing it. This is cheap, but I'm doing it. Neutral zone trap. He's not injured this time. Buffalo couldn't take him out of the postseason. I'm so freaking nervous. It's just every little decision is so crucial in this game. No mistakes, it's just every little decision. Fake shot, cut back move. I'm playing my game now. Colborne, huge freaking rebound. Played off the end boards by Boychuk. I don't know why. Oh, but no way! And we lead! Oh, I'm definitely trapping up now. 19-10, 9-10 to go in the game. What a fluke! Could you imagine if that's a Stanley Cup winning goal? Could you imagine? Not in your wildest of dreams. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself right now over that play. Boychuk is a mastermind. He just flung the puck up the inboards. Dump in game now, baby. Back on the net. Back on the net. Oh, it's a fluky one. Oh, Babchuk wrist it back in. Oh, Babchuk got caught pinching. Oh, there will be some shenanigans from the... Oh, my God. Beautiful stapling hit and lead it along. Eller out of reach now. Windmill move. Dangleitis. Backdoor for Gallagher. We lead by 5-3. Oh, my clutch genius. Just give him the Conn Smythe. For this one performance alone, Brendan Gallagher. Varlamov cannot help you now. My anxiety is alleviated. Are we going to come through with a huge Game 7 third period? My hands aren't shaking nearly as much anymore. They are after that goal. That was a crazy goal. Oh, the momentum's on our side. We're feeling it. We have swung this game in our favor. Jordan Tutu with a burst of speed. He's shot out of a freaking cannon here. Sly move to the outside. The bobbled save of Varlamov. He's nervous. Oh, he looks nervous to me. Up to Tutu. It's onside. Tutu spins, protects the puck, nudge, free of the puck for now, and he gives a little shove back to him again. Pressure on Fistrick. This is not the Avs game. It is not their game anymore. Someone's got to be there for my team. They will not. Jamie McGinn. The 2-goal cushion is super massive. Massive acid, but that's a penalty. That's a massive acid penalty right there. Victor Hedman for tripping. Kind of got caught flat-footed, did we not? Yeah, we got caught flat-footed. That's why you take the tripping penalty. And that's a PK guy as well in the box. Okay, now my hands are shaking again. Duchesne, crucial win, and just slap at the puck. Slap at the puck. Oh, that's a penalty. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I wanted to get every piece of Landeskog on that hit. I wanted it so bad, and I got it. Delicious. A rousing hit. Subban down the rink. Yes, we can just play our game. We can just play. You're offside. We can just get it and clear it and play our game. To Murnus. Well, that's not our game. I just want to clarify that's not our game. This is our game, though. Okay? I mean, you killed time on the PK situation that we're dealing with here. So I'll look at it that way. Gabe Landeskog again. Torpedoing hit from Subban and out of the zone. The boos entering the playing surface from the crowd. Deflected into the zone. Subban should get an easy clear off the glass and out. I play for keeps, baby. Subban again. That's P.A. Parento he's battling against. And he wins possession free from Parento. Support from LeBlanc. Oh, that was a kerfuffle. So, okay. We got a guy coming out of the box and perfectly up for Hedman. Look at that. That was a crazy move by Hedman. He was just trying to do something, create something. You want to create something? Go to the front of the net. Go to the net front. Boychuk with an aggressive pinch. Landeskog got me beat. Blocked by Boychuk. No. Okay. I don't want these guys making it a one-goal game. Max Pacioretty, windmill move. And that's fine with me. I mean, I'm just trying to kill time right now. I'm just trying to get through this game. Weak side lock to the rescue. It might just save our season. Road team in this final, undefeated to this point. Goaltender pull is imminent for Colorado. Last minute and a half to go. Pacioretty. Poke free of the puck. Backdoor for Kamayev. Oh my God, Varlamov. That hit the crossbar. That hit the crossbar. Price will take the face off. That hit the crossbar. I got my timeout. You don't get to keep it. I'm going to take it. Although I want to see this. This hit the crossbar. Dink. Timeout. Third line on the ice. It should have been second line. It doesn't matter. Goaltender's being pulled. Last 40 to go in the game, and of course in the Avalanche season at this point. Subban off the glass. It does not find Hedman. Oh my God, it was going to have to go through a maze of bodies to get in on the net and of course into it. Eller. Poked up for Fistrick. Elliott. Near turnover for the Avalanche. Price. Down the rink. It didn't have enough juice on it to be an empty net goalie goal. I would have loved to have seen that. Price stays home. Well, folks, we are going to win the Season 4 Stanley Cup here. Into the empty cage. Duchesne. Bullseye. The cup is ours. Game 7. Clutch third period. We were trailing. Entering the period, we tied it and, of course, took the lead. We never looked back. And we will once again etch our names into Lord Stanley's Cup. For the second time in the GM mode. And for what I believe is the 26th all-time Stanley Cup in franchise history. Su Kai-Ming to take the final face-off. He wins it. Tamerna slaps it. The game is over. And in 7 games, your Stanley Cup champion, Montreal Canadiens, over the Avalanche. What a memorable series. I guarantee you, I lost years off of my perhaps short lifetime. Matt Duchesne is the captain for the first time as the captain. First season as the captain, by the way. And he captains this team to a championship. Carey Price wins his second all-time Stanley Cup. A second consecutive or second Conn Smythe Trophy victory for PK Subban. He had 69 hits. What a nice number for him. We will see Matt Duchesne lift the hardware over his head in a few moments. Take a good peek at this, because we are at the top of the mountain one more time against the team in the Rocky Mountain. Matt Duchesne, second-time Stanley Cup champion with these Canadiens, and you know it was worth it to pay PK Subban that extremely long-term, big-value deal because he has just taken another Conn Smythe Trophy home with him. And the best part about this championship, we did it on increased difficulty sliders, Superstar difficulty championship, and we bumped up the AI difficulty slider and still came away with the Stanley Cup championship at the end of the season. This rights all the wrongs that we had in Season 2 when the Maple Leafs eliminated us in Round 2. And, of course, on route to winning this one, we sweep the Toronto Maple Leafs, returning the favor and taking home the championship. I'm sure we will raise our banner on home ice again against the Maple Leafs. That will feel incredible.
The rock can't stop, the rock can't stop.
We did it! And on road ice, I can't wait to get into the off-season because we do have some work ahead of us. We'll have to... Well, there's a scout assignment. We will have plenty of contracts to negotiate and things to sort out in the summer, but we get to enjoy once again a nice, long summer as champions of the entire world. It feels really good, able to bring Montreal the 26th, I believe, championship in franchise history. We'll round off this video by taking a look at, I guess, looking at playoff stats and awards as well, if playoff stats are still available to be seen, that is. Yep, Montreal Canadiens, champions of the NHL, the Adirondack Phantoms win the Calder Cup. Salary cap information for the upcoming season, just so we have it here in the video. I don't know how much it's gone up by. I thought it was like $72 million the previous year, so it's gone up, I think, by $2 million. All the Canadian stats from the 20 games played in the playoffs, and a footnote on Su Kai-Ming. He didn't play he missed one game because the AI coach took him out of the lineup for the one game where we had someone come back off injury. Pacioretty, point per game, 21 points, 8 goals. Subban, 8 goals, 20 points. No wonder he won the Conn Smythe Trophy as a defenseman. He was also a plus 15. I mean, Subban, just an elite level player. Ming, almost point per game, 7 goals, 11 assists. Duchesne, 8 goals, 16. Eller, 7 goals, 15. 8 goals for LeBlanc, 14. 7 goals, Marchand, 13. Tamernis with 3 goals and 12 points. Kamayev, 6 goals, 11. Hjalmarsson, 6 goals and 11. Hedman with 3 goals and 9. Greening, 4 goals and 9. Tutu, 3 goals and 9. And this team only played 20 games. I mean, we did go to 7 against the Avalanche, but we routed the first couple of teams we faced in the postseason. So that is all the skaters. Let's take a quick peek at Carey Price's numbers from this postseason. Elliott got in there in the one game in relief of Price, where Price had a complete meltdown, and I got frustrated at the team. So the GAA, a little high for Price, but I mean, he had some softies in there, and his save percentage did come down to below a 91% save percentage. How does that fare compared to back in season 1 when we won the where's the playoffs? When we won the championship back in season 1, we played 22 games that year. Price won 16, lost 6, and he had a 2.32, and he had a 9.22. He had a better year statistically on that postseason run. So there's Carey Price. We'll take a look. I'm curious about the Avalanche and where P.A. Parenteau finished in goal scoring. So yeah, P.A. Parenteau was the league leader in the playoffs in 24 games in goal scoring. He had 13 goals. It was Kopitar, then Galchenyuk. Yeah, Galchenyuk had a good little final there as well. But how about Subban? 8 goals as a defenseman. He was the best defenseman in the postseason with those 8 goals, 20 points. LeBlanc with 8, Duchesne 8, Pacioretty 8, Ming with 7, Marchand 7. So yeah, we kind of spread the goals around and spread the points around. Everybody kind of contributes and pulls on the same rope. But a huge postseason for P.A. Parenteau. Semyon Varlamov ends his postseason with a 3.41 GAA. I'm assuming that skyrocketed against our team. Did we get 5 goals on him in Game 7? I think we scored 5 goals on him in Game 7, and the save percentage came a little bit more back down to earth in that game. And to round out the video, the awards. So look at that. We got a nice little sandwich there. The Canadiens, and in between the Canadian Stanley Cup sandwich is the Hurricanes and the Capitals. We win in season 1 in the 13-14 season, come back in 16-17 to defeat the Avalanche in 7 games. The President's Trophy winners, the Buffalo Sabres in this most recent season. The winners are obviously of the West, the Avalanche, the winners of the East, the Canadiens. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins takes home the Art Ross Trophy. Tegan Satcher with the Hart with the New York Islanders. We'll save stats for another video, I think. We might save the stats for the beginning of the offseason video because I just want to wrap this up real quick. But Mark Giordano wins the James Norris. He's not far from retirement, I believe, in this game. He's not too far off. Lady Byng to Tyler Ennis of the Buffalo Sabres. Tegan Satcher with the Calder Memorial. So he won the Calder and the Hart. He had a hell of a year. We're going to have to take a peek at him. Conn Smythe, obviously, PK Subban with now 2 Conn Smythe trophies in the GM mode. He's well worth the money. Vezina to Tegan Satcher. So he's a goaltender. The New York Islanders have a really good thing going there with Tegan Satcher. And then they draft one of my created players as well. I think they drafted one of my custom created players. Ryan Miller with the Jennings. So he went up against one of the best goaltenders in the entire league on the regular season with Ryan Miller. That makes sense. They won the President's Trophy there in Buffalo this season. Had a hell of a year. Austin Levi, the Bill Masterson with Carolina. Matt Duchesne wins the Selke. All right, so there's a Canadiens player that's going to take home some hardware with Matt Duchesne as the best defensive forward in the game. Tegan Satcher, the Ted Lindsay Award. This guy had a year. He's taken home a lot of hardware. So look out for the Islanders in the future. Valentin Zykov with the Maurice Richard. So finally, we have a Richard Trophy winner that isn't Ovechkin or Jonathan Drouin. We had Jeff Skinner the previous season winning the Maurice Richard Trophy. And then back to the Stanley Cup. So that's going to round out the video. I want to wrap it up real quick. We will see you in the next one in the offseason as the defending Stanley Cup champions. I can't wait to get to opening night for Season 5 because we're going to more than likely have a banner raising in front of, at some point, I don't know what the first game of the season will be, if opening night will be on home ice, but I can only assume we will raise the banner at home against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll see you there.